Kole jaay ma gerte.
Ñaata?
100 francs. Pot ñaata?
Here I am, beside Colette, a street seller in Liberté 5, Dakar, eating some grilled peanuts. A cup of grilled peanuts, or groundnuts as many people know them, is a typical Senegalese snack. Some like them grilled, others roasted, boiled, or even raw. Me, I prefer them boiled as they melt in my mouth. I like that.
I sell peanuts in the street. I started 3 years ago. At this time of the day, my business works very well. In the night, I start selling at 7 till 11. I prepare many meals with peanuts. I prepare mafe, basi, or peanut soup for my kids.
Senegal is the world's #1 peanut exporter. In a good year, Senegal produces 700,000 tons for the world market. There's hardly anyone living here in Senegal who won't have eaten the peanut stew known as mafe. An area of Senegal the size of Switzerland is known as groundnut basin. But the farmers who grow and sell the nuts here have been struggling. Production has gone down as the sector faces problems, and farmers like Kemo and Malamin have felt the effects.
I used to grow peanuts, but now I've stopped it because it's a lot of work. You work for 9 months and the pay is very low. You have no profit. In the past, Sonacos used to pay, but there was a problem 2 years ago.
Sonacos is the most important peanut processing factory in Senegal. Until recently, it was also the state-run marketing board that, for 29 years, subsidized the farmers by providing seeds and guaranteeing an income for their peanuts. 2 years ago, Sonacos brought in private agents to buy the peanut crops from the farmers instead of the marketing board doing all the trading itself. It was the first step towards reducing state subsidy in the peanut trade. But it went wrong. Many farmers saw the prices offered by the private agents as far too low, and many private agents offered them vouchers instead on the understanding that they could exchange them for cash later on. Malamin has lost out through this.
I grow peanuts with my father, but this year we only grow a little. Last year we didn't grow anything because the peanut sector is very difficult now. Now I'm a builder and I run a millet mill.
Yet, the government has controversially decided to give privatization another go. In December 2004, it sold Sonacos. Part of the reason for this was that the World Bank, which provides national loans to Senegal, had asked the government to make the peanut industry more competitive. Malik Diouf is a farmer in the little village of Sambaja, and he fears what will happen.
The privatization will destroy the farmers because Sonacos is ours. They tried to sell it long ago, but whenever they say something like that, people disagree. Now it seems that it's no longer fashionable for the government to own things. And we can't depend on private businessmen to develop. Because in the past, the government would always think of us, the people. Now they sell everything to private businessmen.
But some farmers are quite happy to deal with the private businessmen. Alaji Traore grows corn, peanuts, millet, and vegetables on his 2-hectare farm. He has dug a well that cost him a large part of his profits. He also pays workers to maintain his farm using pesticides and fertilizers. Alaji never agreed to sell his peanuts to the marketing board Sonacos. Unlike poorer farmers, he believes privatization is a solution.
I prefer not to deal with the marketing board. I sell my peanuts 200 francs the kilo directly to the clients who come here on the farm. I need to pay labor force 1,000 francs a day. So I think the privatization is a good thing. Without the protected prices, farmers will change. They will become more competitive.
But what happens to the farmers who can't keep up with the changes in the system? Lamin Kama left his farm in the rural region of Fatik early last year. With the part privatization of Sonacos in 2002, Lamin decided to stop farming altogether and settled in Dakar to sell grilled peanuts in the streets.
I am from Fatik, where I was growing peanuts. But growing peanuts has no money. You finally come to Dakar to sell 25 to 50 francs the cup. If you sell your crops to Sonacos, you end up with a lot of vouchers and no money. Many people sell in the streets now because people refuse to sell to Sonacos. So everything is now in the streets. You work a lot to sell your peanuts. It's not an easy job. There is more work than profit, but we have no choice.